After 65, the morning feels different. You wake up with stiff knees, fingers that don't quite bend like they used to, and a dull ache that no longer goes away with a few stretches. If you're a senior waking up feeling older than your years, this message is for you. According to research published in the Journal of Geriatric Health, over 70% of seniors experience joint stiffness or arthritis-related inflammation daily. Yet most still ignore the power of what they drink first thing every morning. This isn't just about comfort. This is about mobility, independence, and dignity in the years that matter most. In this video, we're going to uncover 3 simple morning drinks that can naturally reduce inflammation, ease stiffness, and help you feel younger from the inside out. These aren't exotic, expensive remedies. They're backed by both tradition and science and can be made in less than 5 minutes. So if you're tired of living with chronic joint pain and you're looking for real solutions from elderly wisdom and natural health, don't click away. This is Elderly Reflections, where we share life lessons from the elderly, senior health advice, and daily inspiration for living well after 60. If this resonates with you, take a second to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more motivation, quotes, and senior inspiration you can use every single day. Every morning, 66-year-old Nancy from Vermont starts her day the same way, not with coffee, not with tea, but with a warm cup of lemon water infused with turmeric and a tiny pinch of black pepper. I used to wake up stiff, my fingers locked like rusted hinges, she says, but ever since I made this little drink a daily habit, the difference is night and day. And Nancy isn't alone. This simple blend has been passed down through generations in traditional medicine and is now backed by modern science. It's a ritual that blends elderly wisdom with modern nutritional insight, one small habit that holds the potential to change the entire rhythm of your morning. Let's begin by exploring why each ingredient plays such a powerful role in this healing ritual. First, we look at the bright and zesty hero of the drink. Lemon juice is rich in vitamin C, a vital nutrient for collagen production, the protein that keeps your cartilage healthy and your joints cushioned. Without enough collagen, your joints become vulnerable to wear and tear. More than that, lemon acts as a natural detoxifier. It stimulates liver function and helps the body flush out toxins that contribute to chronic inflammation, the root of arthritis pain. Imagine lemon juice as a tiny yellow cleaning crew, scrubbing away internal waste that might otherwise flare up your joints. And lemon's benefits don't stop at detox. Its alkalizing effect helps balance your body's pH, reducing systemic acidity that can fuel joint inflammation. For many seniors, just a little lemon water makes their whole digestive system feel lighter, like a fresh start in a cup. Next, let's talk about the temperature of the water, something that seems small but makes a big difference. Many people underestimate the power of warm water, not boiling, not cold, just warm enough to feel like a gentle hug from the inside. Warm water kickstarts digestion and supports nutrient absorption. In the morning, when your body is just waking up, cold water can shock your system. But warm water flows gently, preparing your digestive tract and awakening your metabolism. Think of it like this. If your body were an old engine, warm water would be the oil that loosens up the parts, making everything work smoother. For seniors with slower digestion or a history of acid reflux, warm water can also soothe the stomach lining and encourage smoother elimination, an often overlooked benefit that starts the day with ease. Now we arrive at the golden heart of the drink, turmeric. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory agents. This is what makes turmeric golden, not just in color, but in benefit. Curcumin works like a silent firefighter inside your body, calming the flames of inflammation that cause swelling, stiffness, and chronic joint pain. Some scientific studies have shown that 500 millicalons of curcumin, A day is as effective as ibuprofen in reducing arthritis symptoms without damaging your stomach or liver. But curcumin has a flaw. It's poorly absorbed into the bloodstream. That's where a simple addition changes everything. In traditional Indian medicine, turmeric has been used not just for arthritis, but also for wound healing, respiratory issues, and even emotional balance. Its wide-ranging properties make it a must-have for any senior seeking a holistic, natural approach to aging well. That secret ingredient is black pepper, and it's more powerful than it seems. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that enhances curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Yes, you read that right. One tiny pinch of black pepper transforms this drink from helpful to powerful. It's like giving your turmeric wings. Without piperine, most of the curcumin simply passes through your digestive system unabsorbed. But with it, your body can harness turmeric's full potential. For seniors with joint pain, this means faster, deeper relief. And for the rest of your body, it means more antioxidant and anti-inflammatory action with every sip. Now that you know the why, here's how to bring it all together in your own kitchen. To make Nancy's morning golden drink, warm 1 cup of water, just enough to soothe, not boil, then squeeze in the juice of half a fresh lemon. Stir in a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, preferably organic, and add a tiny pinch of black pepper to supercharge absorption. If you enjoy a little sweetness, stir in half a teaspoon of raw honey to enhance both flavour and antioxidant power. Sip slowly on an empty stomach, allowing each gulp to gently wake your body and joints. This moment can become more than a drink. It becomes a daily ritual. Light a candle, look out the window, and remind yourself, I am starting today with purpose. But what happens when this becomes a daily habit? Let's see what seniors like Nancy are experiencing. Many report a gradual but noticeable reduction in morning joint stiffness within 7 to 10 days. Over a few weeks, mobility improves. The nagging ache that used to accompany getting out of bed slowly fades. Some say it becomes more than just a health tip. It becomes a moment of spiritual reflection, a few quiet minutes to say, I am healing, I am caring for me. Others describe it as a meditative moment, where the act of sipping warm golden liquid feels like a connection to something ancient and wise. You're not just drinking a health tonic, you're participating in a centuries-old healing ritual shared across cultures and continents. One 2021 study published in the International Journal of Inflammation found that adults over 60 who consumed turmeric daily experienced a 30% improvement in joint flexibility compared to those on a placebo. Now imagine pairing that science with mindfulness, a combination of physical healing and emotional grounding. That's what Nancy found. The reduction in pain allowed her to resume gardening, take longer walks with her dog Toby, and even return to her weekly yoga class. Her experience is a reminder that healing doesn't always come in a pill bottle. Sometimes it begins with what you put in your cup. There's one more thing you can do to elevate this drink further. If you want to amplify the benefits, try adding a few thin slices of fresh ginger to your cup. Ginger is another natural anti-inflammatory that complements turmeric beautifully. Gingerol, its active compound, helps reduce oxidative stress in joints and muscles. And always use fresh lemon when possible, not bottled. The flavour is brighter, the nutrients stronger, and the ritual more meaningful. If possible, use organic turmeric and ginger to minimise exposure to pesticides, especially important for seniors with sensitive systems. In the end, this drink is more than turmeric and lemon. It's about reclaiming your morning. It's about reminding yourself that every day is a chance to move a little easier, live a little freer, and care a little deeper. Every sip becomes a statement. I choose healing. I choose hope. If you had met Harold at 61, you wouldn't have recognized him 5 years later. Back then, he walked with a slight limp, his joints swollen and his mornings stiff. It felt like I was rusting from the inside, he said, the kind of pain that makes you dread tying your shoelaces. But at 71, Harold strolls through his Texas garden every morning without a cane. His secret? A small seed soaked in water overnight. Fenugreek. Fenugreek seeds might not sound impressive at first. Small, brownish golden, slightly bitter. But behind their humble appearance lies a history steeped in ancient medicine. Used for centuries across Asia and the Middle East, fenugreek has earned a place as one of nature's most respected healers. And when it comes to arthritis, its anti-inflammatory properties are nothing short of remarkable. Modern research confirms this. Studies from the Journal of Ethnopharmacology show fenugreek extracts reduce swelling and pain in joints, particularly among seniors. So, what's the secret to unlocking this seed's power? It all begins with soaking. When you soak fenugreek seeds overnight, you soften the outer shell and activate enzymes within. These enzymes release powerful antioxidants and compounds like galactomannan, which help flush toxins from the body and lubricate joints. The water becomes a mild, golden tonic, one that Harold swears by. Every night, Harold places a teaspoon of organic fenugreek seeds into a cup of clean water. He leaves it covered on his kitchen counter. By morning, the seeds swell and the water turns slightly cloudy, signaling it's ready. On an empty stomach, he strains the seeds and drinks the infused water in one slow, thoughtful gulp. Some mornings he chews a few softened seeds for extra benefit. You have to respect the process, Harold says. This isn't some miracle cure, it's a companion, a daily reminder that I'm doing something kind for my body. The effects didn't come overnight, but after 2 weeks, Harold noticed something strange. His right knee didn't ache when he climbed stairs. After 1 month, the swelling in his fingers had gone down. 3 months in, and he was hiking again. His morning walks became longer. He began helping his granddaughter plant tomatoes and basil. He found joy in motion again. The science behind Harold's transformation lies in fenugreek's rich nutrient profile. These tiny seeds are packed with iron, magnesium, and vitamin B6, all essential for muscle repair and inflammation control. More importantly, fenugreek contains diosgenin, a natural compound with anti-arthritic effects similar to cortisone, but without the harsh side effects. It's nature's own way of calming overactive immune responses that fuel joint pain. Beyond joints, fenugreek helps regulate blood sugar. For seniors dealing with type 2 diabetes, this is a significant bonus. Chronic high blood sugar can worsen inflammation and accelerate joint degeneration. By stabilizing glucose levels, fenugreek quietly reduces the inflammatory stress placed on joints. It's a domino effect. Balanced sugar means calmer inflammation, which means less pain, which means better sleep, better mood, and more willingness to move. And there's another benefit Harold discovered: digestion. As you age, your digestive system slows, and that can lead to more toxins lingering in your body. Fenugreek's natural fiber acts like a broom, sweeping waste from the intestines and improving gut health. A healthier gut often means reduced systemic inflammation, clearer skin, and a sharper mind. Harold noticed fewer stomach cramps, less bloating, his energy lifted. His skin, once dry and dull, took on a subtle glow. It was like cleaning a window that I didn't even know was fogged up, he said. Harold wasn't always a believer in natural remedies. I used to think all this herbal stuff was fluff, he laughs. But once I started paying attention to what my elders used and what made sense from a scientific angle, it changed my perspective. He now keeps a small jar of fenugreek seeds next to his tea. It reminds me that healing isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, gentle, daily. He reads while his seeds soak. He listens to old jazz. He writes in a gratitude journal. The seeds have become more than a drink. They've become a symbol of quiet care. Many seniors who follow this practice describe improved joint mobility within a month. Others report a lightening of mood and fewer digestive issues. In Harold's case, he even credits fenugreek for helping him sleep better. Less pain means fewer wake-ups at night, he says, and we all know good sleep is medicine in itself. If you want to enhance the taste of fenugreek water, you can add a splash of fresh lemon juice or a drop of honey. But many seniors come to enjoy its earthy flavour, subtle, grounding, a little nutty, and the act of preparing it becomes its own kind of ritual, rinsing the seeds, watching them swell, and starting your day with intention. For those trying it for the first time, start slow. Try it 3 mornings a week and gradually increase. Use organic seeds and consult your doctor if you're on medication for blood sugar or thyroid, because yes, fenugreek is that potent. And remember, natural healing isn't fast food, it's slow cooking. It's the slow burn of transformation. What makes Harold's story powerful isn't just the drink, it's the transformation. From stiff joints and daily pain to daily walks and gratitude, from skepticism to quiet belief, from dependence to simple joy. His story reminds us that with the right knowledge, patience, and one small change, we can move from pain into possibility. Carol, 70, lives in the highlands of Oregon, where the summer sun can be harsh and winter mornings even more unforgiving. A retired piano teacher, she spent decades hunched over keys, her fingers dancing while her knees stiffened with time. It wasn't just the fingers that got tired, she chuckles. My whole body would sigh by the time I stood up. For years, she accepted the discomfort as part of aging, until a friend introduced her to a simple, beautiful drink that felt more like spa water than medicine. Cucumber and mint-infused water. At first, Carol was skeptical. Water with vegetables, she asked. How could that help? But her friend assured her, staying hydrated with the right ingredients makes all the difference, especially for aging joints. As Carol would come to learn, hydration isn't just about avoiding thirst. It's about keeping the cushion in your joints plump and responsive. Our cartilage is made up of water, almost 80%. When we're dehydrated, cartilage becomes brittle, losing its natural ability to absorb impact. It's like trying to sit on a dry sponge. It simply won't cushion you. Cucumber plays the starring role in this soothing morning drink. Rich in silica, a mineral essential for maintaining connective tissue, cucumber helps reinforce joint strength. It's also loaded with anti-inflammatory compounds like flavonoids and tannins, which reduce swelling and protect your cells from oxidative damage. Think of it as nature's way of cooling the heat in your joints. When Carol began drinking cucumber water first thing in the morning, she noticed her hands didn't throb as much while slicing bread or folding laundry. The stiffness she used to feel when swinging her legs out of bed became less intense. She called it her green start. And then there's mint, a gentle powerhouse in its own right. Mint isn't just refreshing, it's medicinal. Known for centuries to ease digestion, mint also contains rosmarinic acid, which has been shown to reduce symptoms of seasonal allergies and joint pain. Together, cucumber and mint act like a soft breeze brushing through your body, cooling, calming, refreshing. Carol soon added her own twist, a few slices of lemon for brightness and an optional hint of ginger for warmth. Preparing this drink is easy, but Carol insists on turning it into a ritual. Each night, she slices half a cucumber into rounds, washes a handful of fresh mint leaves, and drops them into a large glass pitcher. She adds filtered water and lets it infuse in the fridge overnight. The next morning, it's the first thing she pours before checking her phone, before making tea. It reminds me to be intentional, she says. Before the noise of the world, I take care of me. And the results? After just a few weeks, Carol noticed her knees weren't cracking with every step. She could kneel in her garden without feeling like she'd pay for it the next day. Even her energy improved. Dehydration often masks itself as fatigue, and since adopting this habit, she says her mind feels sharper, her afternoons longer, her patience stronger. Her students, even the new ones, say she seems lighter, more vibrant. One unexpected benefit came in the form of weight support. Drinking cucumber mint water throughout the day helped Carol avoid unnecessary snacking. It kept her full, refreshed, and mentally sharp, factors that all contribute to a healthier metabolism. Combined with a light walk and stretching, she's lost 8 pounds in the past 3 months, not from dieting, but from mindful hydration and movement. And with less weight on her joints, she feels even more agile. Scientific studies support Carol's experience. Hydration improves synovial fluid quality, the lubricating substance in joints, and reduces friction that leads to pain. One study in the Journal of Aging and Health found that seniors who drank at least 1.5 litres of water daily had better mobility scores and fewer arthritis flares than those who didn't. When you add anti-inflammatory herbs and mineral-rich fruits or vegetables to that water, you're upgrading every sip. Carol began exploring new combinations too: strawberry basil, blueberry lemon, even watermelon and rosemary for those especially hot days, but cucumber and mint remained her go-to: simple, elegant, effective. Carol has also inspired her book club to join her habit. "We all bring our pictures now," she laughs. "Mine's got cucumber and mint. Barbara's has citrus and basil. It's become our shared little morning revolution." She even keeps a second picture for guests, a symbol of the care she now gives, not only herself, but others. "At this age," she says, "it's not about chasing youth, it's about embracing grace. Feeling good is the real goal, and this little drink helps me do that." She's also noticed a subtle improvement in her skin, fewer dry patches, a softer glow. Her nails are stronger too. "It's not magic," she reminds people, "it's hydration, pure and simple, the kind that builds up day by day." And the mental benefits? Carol says she feels calmer. "When you begin your day with clarity," she says, "you're less likely to be thrown off by the noise around you." For seniors who want to try Carol's method, start with 1 pitcher at night, half a cucumber sliced, a handful of mint, and a quart of water. Infuse overnight and sip throughout the day. If you're feeling adventurous, add lemon or ginger. Use fresh, organic ingredients when possible, and store your drink in glass for the cleanest taste. Make it a ritual, not a chore. Keep your pitcher where you can see it. Pour yourself a glass every time you pass by, and treat each sip like a small act of love. Carol's story reminds us that caring for ourselves in small, nourishing ways can ripple out into everything else we do. Her infused water isn't just a recipe, it's a practice, a lifestyle of awareness and self-respect. From Carol's garden to her glass, and now perhaps to yours, cucumber and mint water is more than hydration. It's hope in liquid form. And that concludes our journey through 3 powerful anti-arthritis morning drinks. Whether you begin with golden turmeric, embrace the ancient power of fenugreek, or refresh yourself with Carol's green miracle, the path to joint comfort may be closer than you think. Just 1 small glass at a time. So what do all these drinks have in common? They're not just liquids, they're choices. Tiny, powerful choices that whisper to your body, "I care for you." Whether it's the golden warmth of turmeric, the ancient strength of fenugreek, or the cool green comfort of cucumber and mint, each glass is a daily act of healing. For seniors seeking motivation, peace, and independence, these rituals are reminders of wisdom passed down, not lost, reflections of years lived and lessons earned. Remember, aging doesn't mean giving up on energy, flexibility, or joy. It means embracing what works, staying consistent, and choosing what truly supports you from the inside out. If you've made it this far in the video, you already carry that commitment in your heart. So here's what we ask next. If this inspired you, please tap that like button. It lets us know we're serving you well. Hit subscribe so you never miss more stories, recipes, and science-backed guidance designed for you. And most importantly, tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? We love hearing from our global community of wise, empowered seniors. This is your journey, your vitality, your reflection. Let's walk it together, one nourishing sip at a time.